Hey everyone, exciting new feature benefit that we wanted to introduce to you, which is data flow between Automate 365 and Google Sheets without using any third-party software such as Zapier or any other integration. Automatically goes to from your account into Google Sheets, into your own Google Sheets actually, which is great. So I am joined here by Mitko from our team, and we'll go over some of the benefits and some of the reasons why people are using this new feature. And I have prepared a test account as well as an empty Google Sheet with a little bit of information that I wanted to get populated from the system. Now, I would ask Mitko for why would people do this? What are some of the benefits, Mitko, that you can think of that might be useful to our Automate users?
Yeah, Vlad. Well, the biggest benefit I can think of is that when you have your prospect or insured information into your CRM, that's great. But what do you do with it from there? If you send it to a Google Sheet, on the other hand, you have it easily accessible and you can put it anywhere, really. So in here, you can bring over whatever information you want and just send it or export it wherever you want. That's the biggest benefit.
Google Sheet is a well-known platform, and pretty much every system in the world integrates with it. So people are sending it to Raiders, people are sending it to all kinds of third-party software from here because it is tabular format, very easily accessible, and very easily exportable as well. Now, what else? That cannot be the only benefit.
Yeah, well, something else is visualization. So in here, you can easily visualize your incoming prospects or your existing insureds. This can get triggered by a lot of things. Somebody can submit a form on your website and they can come over here with
Right,
all
but
of their
tell me about
information.
the visualization. So people can do what with it? They can do reporting of some sort. They can create pivot tables. They can filter based on premium, based on expiration date, based on carrier, line of business, vehicle data.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, exactly.
All right. So maybe they want just the prospects versus insureds and so on and so forth. And what else could people benefit from having this data here?
Oh, something else something that you told me about is having a backup of your data, which is
Yeah.
once again really important.
Absolutely. So at any given time, you can have all of your data or partial data, totally up to you, stored on your own Google account, Google Sheets account. And you can have as many Google Sheets as you wish. You can separate them. You can put your prospects in one Google Sheet. You can put your insureds in a different one, or policies in a third one, and so on and so forth. However you want to use and visualize that data for further usage. Now that's great, but once again, let's go back to what you mentioned just a moment ago. How can data go from uh, Automate into Google Sheets? We understand that it goes automatically, but what type of data can go there? What and how could that be triggered?
Yeah, well, the cool thing is any type of data can go in there, even if we were to create custom fields in here and type in anything into those fields, like field for a VIN number, for example. We can,
Vehicle information, yeah.
yeah, VIN
Drive.
information or anything of the sort that can go over to the Google Sheet as well. And as far as triggering the process, it can be anything. It can be a submission of a form. It can be us adding a tag or changing a contact. Really anything.
So someone is submitting a form on an agency website, goes into Automate, automatically fills in the sheet as well with all of the information, the VIN numbers, the drivers, the vehicles, whatever is it that they need. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
And it can be triggered by anything, like you said. Even a simple thing as I have my test prospect here. Let's go ahead and open that. So this is obviously test information. and for demonstration purposes. But let's go ahead and make a small change. Let's remove this tag and let's go ahead and add it again, I guess, the same tag. Just simple operation like this, removing exactly the same tag and adding it yet again. That's a very simple thing, or maybe adding a different tag or updating some information in here. That should be sufficient, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct.
All right, well, let's find out real quick if that was enough. We're going to go now to our Google Sheets and find out if this information flows. And here it is. So the information from this particular prospect or contact or insured immediately gets populated into Google Sheet. And in this particular case, we have some simple data, but it could be anything once again. We obviously have the name and the type. We have the agent who is assigned to it. We have the line of business, the carrier, the expiration date, and the premium. That you can imagine if you have a whole bunch of them in here, you can filter on them, you can visualize them, you can run reports based on it. You can send it to a third-party vendor of any kind, right from your Google Sheet. All right, well, that is what we wanted to convey today. Data from Automate flows into Google Sheets, into your own Google Sheets, and no need to use a third-party vendor. We can get that set up for you. Links for booking an appointment are down below. We can set that up for you at any time. Thank you for watching and have a great day. See you on the next one.